How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This is going to be episode number 37 of this series now, and if you did miss the last episode, I do recommend you go back and watch it. In the last episode, we had the end of the transfer window to cover. We played a few games as well, and we did really well in the last episode, to be honest. We ended up signing a new player, and it was courtesy of a few people that suggested that I should go in for free agents instead of getting real players that could be a bit more expensive. I'll be honest, a lot of youth players this year, well, let's just say that the free agent pool, they don't really have as many good youth players this year as previous years. But Juan Grazzini certainly is a gem. He is probably the best out of the bunch of them, and he's going to be a very good player in the future. And in this episode, we're going to be having 4 games. We're going to be playing against Blackburn Rovers first of all, then we're playing against Hull City. Then we're going to be having our EuroLeague debut against Athletic Bilbao. But before we do have the first game of the episode, we do have a Youth Squad monthly report. A couple of people have been telling me to take a little look at this, and we can see there we've got quite a good few youth players in here. Some of them have kind of dipped off a little bit in their potential, but Oscar Yara, very good potential goalkeeper. We've got this guy, Mark McLeod, looks like a very good left winger. In the meantime though, we are going to be playing our first game of the episode, and we're going to be coming up here against Blackburn Rovers. I've made a few changes for this game. I've gone with a bit of a risk by putting Sears in goal for his first match. He's still got the plaster next to his name. Is that a bit of a risk? I'm not really too sure. I want to put him in there, and he's only got 3 days left on his injury, so it is a risk, but I don't think he will get injured again. Let's hope he doesn't. Anyway, we've also got other players in there, like Pacini starting. Tunga is also, I don't think I want him to start, actually. I want to get someone else. Yeah, I'll put Jenkins in there instead. He's performed well, and we'll give him a go in the team, and that is the team we're going to be going with for this game. We are the best defensive team so far in the league. We've only conceded 4 goals, and that is pretty good, I have to admit. We've done well, but we need to get a win in this game, I think, to make it look a little bit more respectable. Inside, and again, through to Pacini, and we already make it 1-0. And that is a very good finish by our scout future star. That is the perfect start to the game. We just get the ball round moving very nicely there. I thought he was offside, but he was being played onside by the centre-back. Back to Marshall. And he's beating his man very well. And that's a really good shot. And that's exactly what I mean. They equalised within 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's all it took. How on earth does he score that? I don't even know. What a worldie. You look at this. He passes it in and back again. And then he just takes a shot. Just like that into the back of the net. I don't even know how he pulls that off. I really don't. He can't be that good, surely. But hopefully we can maybe get a goal back here. And we'll play it inside to Jenkins having a shot. And there's our wonder goal for ourselves. Just a couple of minutes later. That is the response, and it's Jenkins with a fantastic goal. Absolute pile-driving effort, a really good pass inside, and look at that. That's got to be better than Ben Marshall's goal, surely. Really, really nice technique on the long shot, and as soon as I hit it, I knew it was going to find the back of the net. Now up here to Ayama, he's done very well. He skipped past a couple of defenders, and he's going inside, and he's going to have a shot as well, and he puts it into the back of the net. And it's 3-1 within 15 minutes. This game is just crazy. How on earth was he allowed to get through there? I don't know. It's shambolic defending again. Or maybe it's just that he's way too quick for the defenders. Either way, he puts it into the top of the net. And that is a really, really good finish by Ayama. Now they go down this right-hand side, getting the cross in again. And it's fallen here to Akpan again. Marshall has a shot that finds the back of the net. Again, another stunner. Ayama once again turning his man, trying to cut inside. Back onto his right foot. He gets taken down. It's going to be a penalty. And this could be a chance to get the 6th goal in this game so far. We're not going to be giving it to Ayama. He won the penalty. But it is going to be Armstrong taking this one, trying to guide it to the top corner. And he does so very well there. Makes it 4-2. And this is all happening in the first half. I just can't believe this. 6. I repeat, 6 goals in that first half. That has got to be the most craziest first half of football I've ever seen in this career mode, or maybe even in this game so far this year. Unbelievable drama. Really good stuff. And Ben Marshall got 2 goals for Blackburn, but we're 4-2 up. And I think as long as we just hold on to everything, we're going to be alright in this game. Now it's Pacini taking it round his man. And through here nicely to Navio. Cutting inside and trying to get a shot off. And he gets another goal. And he's now 5-2. And this is just crazy. I don't even know what to say anymore. Grimes. Oh, Armstrong with a bit of a dodgy touch. But he's won it back. He's going to have a shot. And he makes it 6-2. This is just crazy. 8 goals in a game. And this has probably got to be the best game of the series so far, goals-wise. Another goal and another defensive error from Blackburn. I'm just speechless. I can't believe that we've won this game 6-2. 6-2. That's 8 goals in a game. And I'm just so shocked at that result. Had you have asked me, do you think you're going to go on to win the game 6-2? I would have just laughed. No way would I have expected that. I really am shocked. But it was a catalogue of errors, really. Ben Marshall's brace was really foreshadowed by our 6 goals that we ended up scoring. 9 shots on target. 6 goals, that really is very clinical. Jake Reeves has also returned from injury now, so he's going to be available for the first team. That's going to be very useful because we've got quite a few fixtures coming up in the next month. So I do finally have a scout report back on Marco Lang, another CDM that we could sign. This guy could be very good, to be honest. He is 67 overall. I think it's worth taking a bit of a risk on him, take a bit of a hit, and go ahead and give him a 4-year contract, and I will not specify a squad role. Ben Harrison says he wants to discuss wages, so I will have to go ahead and give him a new contract. I will give him a 3-year deal. I'll give him sporadic first team player and the wages that he does want. And now we have the next game of the episode. It is going to be against Hull City, and this is the team that we're going to be playing with for this game against Hull City. They're a very, very strong side, I have to admit. They've got a good few players in their side that are very good and could easily be Premier League quality. Zona Ali doing well to get past a few players there. Now we're going to keep on going. Try and play it in. Billy King's done well. Going to try and wait for that run of Ayama. We do find him and try and go for a shot. And is that a penalty? It's a penalty. Wow. I think that was Odubajo that ended up taking down Ayama, and it's going to be a penalty. Second penalty in 2 games so far this episode. And this time we're going to go top right. Hopefully this time we score it, and this time we do end up scoring it. Just like the last time, we blaze the penalty into the back of the net. Armstrong already getting 7 goals in the championship so far. This guy is incredible. Such a natural born goal scorer, and he's already bossing it in this league. And Zona Ali's done well. He's going to try and cut inside. Keep on going and have a shot, and it's a good effort, but Marshall saves it. Now it's going to be Grimes trying to play this one through to Armstrong. I think he stayed on side. He's going to go for a shot, and somehow David Marshall didn't even try and save that. And that is going to be 2-0 to us. That's a very good counter-attacking goal. Classic Wimbledon goal right there, but how on earth he scored that? I'm sorry, David Marshall has surely got to be saving that. That's just not good enough. So there we have it. We've won the game by 2-0. In the end, Hull City just weren't good enough in the game. They didn't take their chances. We took our chances, the 2 that we had in the game with Armstrong, and we tucked them away very nicely indeed. So we're going to be having some more player training now. We're going to be training Sears for a drill, and then after Pickford has grown in some of his stats, he's gone up to a 70 now. Clark has gone up to a 59. Now that we've got him up to a 70, I'm going to be starting to train Sears a bit more. So we have a EuroLeague game coming up next, and we're going to be taking a little look at the group stage if it does load. There we go. So in our group, we are in Group G. In our group is going to be Rapid Vienna. I think they are an Austrian side. We also have Saint-Etienne, and we also have Athletic Bilbao. And the first game of the group stage is going to be against Athletic Bilbao away from home. This is going to be absolutely huge for us. I mean, I never thought we'd be playing in the EuroLeague, in the Championship. It's just crazy to think that we're competing in Europe, but it's going to be a very big game here against Bilbao. And here we go, is kick-off against Athletic Bilbao here. I'm really nervous. I am quite nervous indeed. I mean, if we can even get out the group stage, or maybe even finish third, that would be nice. I doubt we will get out of the group stage, but you never know what can happen. And they get it through here to Raul Garcia. And Raul Garcia ends up scoring the first goal of the game in the 28th minute. I mean, it was bound to happen at some point, surely. They're just so much of a better side than us. They were passing it around with confidence. That's not good. We're probably going to get a red card here, just knowing the ref and how biased he's been so far. Is he going to give a set? Yeah, he is. Yeah, of course. Yeah, second yellow card. That is just pathetic. He hardly touched him, for crying out loud. How on earth was... I don't understand how that warrants a red. I really don't. You just look at that. It's not really doing anything. He could have just jumped over the challenge, and instead he just walks right into it. That is not a red card. I'm sorry. And they get it inside to Raul Garcia. I got absolutely done there. And they've made it 2-0. Why don't I just forfeit right now? Seriously. I'm asking to lose. Look at that defending. It's just not good enough, is it? He ran away from the goddamn ball. Look at that. He ran away from the ball. I was trying to contain, and instead he's like, nope, screw this. I'm out. I'm not defending against Raul Garcia. I'm just going to run away from the ball. This is just getting from bad to worse. And now it's Raul Garcia out wide to Inaki Williams. And they hit the bar, and Williams should have put that into the back of the net. And now they have a corner once again. That must be at least their 8th corner of the game. And they get it in again. And they hit the bar with a header. Oh my God. What is wrong with you, Pickford? You're such a special... You really are such a special goalkeeper. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is English teams in Europe summed up in one game. We got a man sent off. We went 3-0 down. We're just like English teams in Europe. We really are. We just flop so hard. They didn't even let us have a shot. That just sums it up, really, doesn't it? Right, guys, so this is going to be the end of this episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. And if you have enjoyed this episode of this Career Mode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. In the next episode, we will be playing a few more games. We will also maybe be having this other group stage game against Saint-Etienne. Hopefully, we can do a little bit better in that game. And if you think that we should train any plays in particular, do let me know in the comments down below. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.